So should you buy old wine at all? Yes, it can be a fantastic, transcendental, meditative experience, but it could also taste like vinegar. Let me explain what you're actually paying for. Why are old wines expensive? Short answer, time. Long answer, here's the truth most people miss. Old wine isn't automatically good wine. And expensive old wine? Well, you're paying for a lot more than just its age. There are 4 reasons why old wines cost what they do. First, scarcity. A 1982 Bordeaux like this one, well, they only made that vintage once, 40 plus years ago. And every bottle that gets drunk is one less bottle in existence. Supply goes down, price goes up. Economics 101. But here's the thing, most wine isn't even meant to age. I would argue 95% of all the wines that are made are intended to be drunk within 2 to 3 years from their production date. So when you find a wine that can age 20, 30, 40 years, that's rare. Second, storage. Keeping wine alive for decades isn't free. These are temperature-controlled cellars with insurance and security and cameras. Someone's been paying to babysit that bottle of wine for 20 or 30 years. So these costs get baked into that price that you're gonna pay. Third, quality and provenance. Old wines from legendary producers like Chateau Margaux or Domaine Romanée Conti, Screaming Eagle. These wines weren't cheap when they were released. Add decades of perfect storage, documented history, maybe a famous vintage. Now you're paying for pedigree, not just age. Fourth, and let's be honest, some of these wines with age, you're paying for speculation and hype. Wine has become an investment asset class. Collectors, investors, auction houses have drove up prices through the roof. Some of those old wines are worth it, but many aren't. A $500 bottle from 1975 could be incredible, but it could also taste like vinegar. Age doesn't fix bad wine, and once it's been mishandled or oxidized, it's just bad old wine. You'd do well to consult with an expert before springing for that birthier wine you know nothing about. So should you buy old wine at all? Well, if you know what you're buying, yes, it can be a fantastic, transcendental, meditative experience. If you're buying just because it's old, no. Grandpa's idea that old wine is better, that just ain't true. So do your homework, buy from reputable sources, check the provenance, and remember, the vast majority of wine doesn't really improve with extended aging. Most of it's meant to be drunk and much younger. I'm Greg from BigHammerWines.com. We sell wine you can afford to drink. We sell some old wine. Most of it's not that old, but always great wine because we taste everything. Check us out at Big Hammer Wines. Cheers.